Can I just say that 4:30 comes really early in the morning?
It's early.
Yes.
But we're here. Solidarity.
We're keeping Nikki in our thoughts.
I think this is ridiculous, and the way that they have presented her on the media is cruel and unfair and unreasonable, and the way that they've continuously berated her to ask her about the status of her external genitals, as if that has all to do with her physical sex, is really, really bothersome for any human being. So, we are here to support Nikki, and hopefully, she will feel like she has a family. And I was talking to Dr. Maddie from California last night on Facebook, and she's an out trans woman doctor over there, and she says that California sends their support too.
Hey there.
How are you?
Of course I'm going to do the whole YouTube thing.
So this morning we're going down to Wharton, Texas, in support of Nikki Araguz. We have a contingent of people from the Trans Center here in Houston, and we just want to show Nikki that she's not alone out there.
They pledged and they locked down the rig, and most of the personnel have been evacuated, so it's just about just a sit and waiting period at this point in time.
This is Morning Edition from NPR News. Good morning, I'm Mary Louise Kelly.
And I'm Renee Von Tate.
Did you get any of that fettuccine yesterday?
Listening to
Any of the what?
The fettuccine.
Max has a rash on his paws. Lovely. Lordy, lordy, lordy. An RV park. Yikes.
Texas firefighter killed in a July 4th blaze is suing to void his marriage to his transgender widow. The family of Thomas Araguz III wants to prevent his widow, Nikki Araguz, from collecting any of his death benefits because she was born a man, and Texas doesn't recognize same-sex marriages. But the widow has said her marriage is not a fraud. The Wharton Volunteer Fire Department captain died while fighting a blaze at an egg farm in Bowling, about 55 miles southwest of Houston.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Breathe. Okay. So all this is barking?
Oh, very cool.
Okay, so there's no meters. See, if I hadn't had quarters,
There would have been meters.
Just keep turning your back to him.
Well, the kids, I think, are with the
Yes, I am taping them, taping us.
Well, that's cool though.
When you've heard about what's happened, how this story has unfolded, what has been the most hurtful part of it?
Most hurtful, the lack of respect that her family has for her and her husband Thomas, and that they cannot let her go about her life and grieve for her husband.
I don't think they understood the whole case. Because they just think the lady's stealing the money.
We can just cut across the grass. Okay.
Where are we parked?
There's never been a spectacle like this at the Wharton County Courthouse. A transgender widow rushing away from a crush of cameras.
How's it feel to be a man, Nikki?
A crowd chasing and yelling at her.
I hope that she gets out of Wharton and does not never come back to this town because nobody wants to see her here.
Somebody got through. All right. Here we go.
Thank you.
No, ain't
Calling-
nobody out of line but her, him, or it, whatever it is.
Thank you. Hold on. Here we go. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Carmen. I am a native of Wharton. I've been here my whole life. I don't personally know Nikki, but I do have friends that are
transgender.
Yeah, transgender. And I just think that, you know, regardless of what the situation is, I think the kids deserve something, but I think she deserves something also. Because in the long run, I just think that the attorney is going to get it all anyways. So give the kids their percentage, which they deserve the larger amount because it's to the children. They have to go to school and all that. But surely she deserves something. Something. Because she's human. The bottom line is she's human. Simple.
Thank you. Thank you.
That way we don't accidentally.
Is it recording?
Totally.
With me. My sister right behind me.
All right. Good job.
This is Mrs. Nikki Araguz. She has prepared a statement, and then Daryl and I are going to talk and answer some of your questions. Please understand that what happened today was very important, but it's just a step in litigation. Legal stories, unfortunately, hold out different than voting stories. We've got to file a lot of paperwork on a week from this coming Monday, which is August the 2nd. And when we file that, I promise you that you can obtain copies of it across the street, wherever the district clerk's office is. I'm turned around right now, but you can get copies of all those pleadings. You'll know a lot more about the case. Okay, would you like to speak, darling?
All right. Thank you all for coming and your interest in my case. First, I want to thank my legal team of advisors, Brian Associates, and my family, friends, and thousands of supporters across the country and throughout the world who have contacted me in support of my case. I also want to say that thank you to Judge Clapp for serving in the County of Wharton, and I completely respect the results that were obtained today, and I look forward to the future outcome of this case and all of these alleged allegations and untruths to come out in my favor. My husband and I love each other very much, and when all evidence is presented, the whole world will know that I am Mrs. Captain Thomas Araguz III, now a widow, and I'm deeply grieving the loss of my husband. And so, thank you very much.
Next, if you will allow, this is some of you.
That she was involved with those children. She cares about those children. There was a child support order that was in effect. Nikki would help out with that. She didn't have a problem with that. She had a problem watching those kids, taking care of them.
Prior to this case, how was the relationship between Nikki and the family?
Let me say something. Excuse me. Since you bring up my stepchildren, let me tell you all right now that I made a vow to my husband while he was alive, that should anything happen to him, that I promised him that I would make sure that our children, because I do consider them our children, that I would help take care of them whenever they needed anything.
Raquel stood out here again a little while ago and said that Thomas did not know your background until 2 months ago.
That's a lie.
When did he know?
He knew from the time I met him in 2007. Let me take off my glasses for all of you and look at all of you right now.